So you guys, this video is basically going to talk about my college orientation, choosing your classes and everything like that, because I went to my orientation already and I already chose my classes. And yeah, actually let me go get my classes. Hold on. Quickly, before I start talking about you know, my orientation and my classes, everything, I have a tip, a quick organizing tip, just so random, about your college information, your papers, anything like that. Basically, my grandfather brought these folders home from work, and I just used them to put different stuff, like my housing information, my paperwork and information that I got from my college work, like just anything they send me in the mail, basically, my financial aid information. So that's a good tip to keep everything. And then I have a folder, last but not least, for my classes that I chose. So anyways, let's get into it. So my orientation was 2 days, and the school that I'm going to is the University of Baltimore, and basically they're about like an hour and 30 minutes away from my parents. So yeah, so we stay overnight because I had to be back the next morning, and we didn't want to drive an hour and 30 minutes back and for 2 days, which would have been like a total of like 3 hours. So yeah, so we just stayed in the hotel. And yeah, so the first day they did like an introduction, you had little groups, and then like basically like it was just like a tour of the school, getting to know your groups. You took your placement test, you played like, I guess, team building like games and stuff. So yeah, so it was okay. Like I was a little like skeptical about it because I was just like in a new environment with all these new people that I weren't used to, and I just felt like kind of like outside. I'm like, these people aren't like me. Like, it was just weird. It was just really weird and new and different for me, and I wasn't used to it. So yeah, my parents, I'm sorry, I was going to something else. So yeah, it was cool. I met some cool people, I guess you can say. I made one friend who like is really nice, and hopefully we'll be roommates. I don't know yet. But yeah. So I just felt like anyways. So I took my placement test, and oh my god, my battery's about to go dead. I took my placement test, and when I took my placement test, it was really not hard. It wasn't long. The reading, I did so good on the reading. It's basically like a section for reading, writing, and math. If you did super well in your ACT and you did good on writing or reading or math, whatever, you can get exempt for certain parts of the test, so you just don't even have to take it. But I guess I didn't do that good on ACT, so I had to take everything, reading, writing, and math, which was okay. Math, I'm really not good at math. I mean, I am good at math, but this year I didn't have a good math teacher, and I just basically forgot a lot, and he didn't teach a lot, so it threw me off, and I wasn't prepared. Writing, I'm okay. I actually like to write, but I'm just not the best writer. So yeah, so I did pretty well on the reading, but writing and math just wasn't so good. And basically, your placement test determines the classes that you take. So for my math, like, I have to take a developmental math, and that kind of sucks, but it doesn't, because I really don't care about math, and I don't really think my school is like pressed over me taking like the highest math in the world. So I'm fine. I could be an introduction to algebra for the rest of my life, and I'll be okay because I don't like math. Writing, I have to take like a developmental / credited writing, which is okay. Like, I really do not care because I'm going to take summer classes to catch up on the reading and writing. So other than that, I'm fine. I'm cool. But yeah, anyways, so the next day you came back. I didn't even come the next day. Like, I just came to register for my classes because really the stuff that they were doing, I just didn't feel like I needed to do. My camera died, but I'm back, you guys. I'm sorry. Anyways, I had to get batteries. But yeah, so the next day, I think they just, I really don't know because I wasn't there the next day, but I think they just, I don't know, they just, I don't know. And then I left early too. I left like right after after I ate lunch. I just left the first day, so I missed like, they just talked, basically. They just gave you information, and I was kind of familiar with some information, and it just kind of wasn't needed. Not to be like, oh, I'm too good, but I just really felt like, Yeah, and I was tired, and I just wanted to go be my family and just get it over with. I just really just wanted to register for my classes and meet people, which I did. So register for the classes. They gave us like this folder. This is what I actually got from them. And the folder gives you like a list of classes like this. First, we have something called a learning community, which is basically like a community of 2 classes or 3. Basically, it's just like, it guarantees that you'll have at least 1 or 2 classes with the same people. And I guess it's just supposed to put you in an environment, just give you like some type of community of learning, I guess. Anyways, yeah, then they gave you your general education requirements. Like, I guess what you have to have for like, I don't know. I guess this is why I should have went to the academic overview part that I didn't go to. I think I don't care, man. They just tell you something about all your requirements, which I'm just going to ask people when I get there. And then they have like these people in there to help you. I did my schedule on paper. Like, you had to write it down. But it was cool, whatever. So basically, the way I chose my classes is like, I am not like okay, before anything, when you choose your classes, I would say that like, if you're not a morning person, oh, I'm sorry, I'm so short, you guys. I was sitting on my feet. Anyways, if you're not a morning person, then do not take classes in the morning. I cannot get to school on time, okay? My whole senior year, I was late every single day to school. I just could not get on time because I don't like waking up early. I had to wake up at like 6 o'clock or like 5. I don't like waking up early, and I refuse to wake up early in college, okay? So yeah. So when you're choosing your classes, be mindful of that. Are you a person who can wake up at 7 and go and have a good day? Then, you know, kudos to you. You take those early classes, but I won't. Anyways, oh yeah, be mindful of those type of things when you're registering for classes. Are you a person who likes to have your whole entire afternoon clear? Then you do that. That works for you, okay? But anyways, during the week, I guess my college don't really have like, they don't have classes on Friday, I guess. I don't know. I didn't see any for Friday when I was registering for classes, or however that goes. But yeah. So basically my schedule, at first I had chose my schedule, and I got the schedule to have all my classes start at 11. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday. All my classes started at 11. And I would be out of school no later than 3:20. But what happened is, one of the classes that I chose, I think it was oral communications. The class that I wanted to take, it was full, so I had to change it. So oral communications class that I wanted was full. And if I wanted to basically like not have any classes after like 3 or something, I had to do my second schedule, which would have meant that I had to have classes at 9:30 in the morning. I don't want that. I want to have classes at 11 in the morning. So I just stick with my first schedule, and I basically kept all my classes being at 11 in the morning. And yeah, I chose to do my oral communications class from like 3:30 to like 4 something, like 4:30 or 4:40. So that's cool with me. I'd rather have classes, you know, later on in the day than to have them early in the morning, because I'm just not a morning person. So that's all with that. So basically the classes that I'm taking is like first year seminar, college writing, entrepreneurship, oral communications. Yeah, basically that's all. That's all of the classes that I'm taking. I'm taking like, I think it's Monday. Thursday I have like, I don't know. Hold on. Because I have a new schedule. My schedule changed from like the first schedule. Anyways, it's okay. Basically the way it goes is that my classes, I have like 1 class on Thursday, like 2 classes on Tuesday, and like 3 classes on Monday and Wednesday, which is cool. Monday and Wednesday, Thursday my class ends at like 12. I have 1 class. I think it's like from 11 to like 12:30 or something. I have like a 2 hour, like an hour and a half break between like 12 and 2 on Monday and Wednesday. So yeah, I love my classes. I love the schedule that I chose. It's great. It works for me. And I would just say to be mindful and with those type of things when you're choosing your classes. You know, what are you looking for to, like, what can you handle basically? Do you want to have a whole lot of classes in one day? Do you want to have less classes in one day? You know, whatever works. But I chose quite a good schedule and going to stick to that schedule. And I'm sorry that this video was all over the place, but yeah, that's all. If you go to your orientation, I would just say participate. Don't do like I did. Don't leave. Y'all probably can't even leave, y'all, because y'all probably have to stay in the dorm room. Okay, I'm bye. I'm gone. This goodbye. I hope it was helpful.